Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Todd Kasterzek, and we welcome you here at PTHS Memorial Field for Pequannock Girls Lacrosse. Today's matchup features the visiting Roxbury Gales, and of course your Pequannock Panthers here at home. Roxbury will be entering this game coming off a win against Verona, and that was on May 9th, so yesterday. It was a pretty close game with a final score of 14-13. And they will be entering this game with an 8-5 overall record, with an even .500, 2-2 record in their conference. Pequannock will be coming off a win against Parsippany on senior night. That was on May 7th. We were there for that. That was an 18-2. Very dominant win by Pequannock there. And Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 7-6, with also an even 2-2 conference record. Pequannock continues to want to stay above .500, try to get some power points, try to get themselves up in the rankings for the playoffs. They are currently ranked 8th when we last checked. We'll check that for you one more time. Okay, so it actually looks like Pequannock did drop down, so now they are ranked 10th in the standings. So gaining power points will be huge for them. They're at 170. Caldwell's 5-10, and they have 172 power points. And Ramsey is at 192 with a 6-8 record. They get more power points due to them playing a lot more tougher teams, which you can tell by the record, which is how the power point system works, depending on the level of teams you play, and also win or loss, of course. Starting goaltender for today's game will be number 19, Samantha Rosayola, entering this game with a 3-6 record, finally breaking her personal losing streak. And she'll be entering this game with a .318 save percentage, saving around 3.73 per game with a goals against average of 8. No shutouts still to her name. She was close last game, only giving up 2. So that's who will be starting in net here. We're going to try, like last time, to write down the scores. We did mess up last time. We mistaked Zoe Wisner having 2 when it was, I believe, Cribbs who actually scored it. But we'll try our best again for you guys to try to log the scores here on TJK Network. Opening face-off will begin momentarily here on TJK Network. It is a pretty rainy day out today. This game was actually supposed to be played the day after senior night, if you guys remember when I mentioned that. We'll be back here tomorrow for Roxbury. Well, the game got canceled, or you could say postponed to today, due to the not enough refs being available or something. I don't think a ref was available for this game, so they had to schedule it to today. We thought it was going to be the rain, but it ended up being pretty nice out during that time, so it was pretty confusing. But it did work out in our favor, of course, because the baseball game that was supposed to be played away at Wayne Hills ended up being home, so that kind of helped, as we were able to cover baseball on that day. And, of course, now this game will be today, and Girls Lacrosse will be back at it tomorrow here at Memorial Field. The boys will also be home tomorrow. They'll be playing on the stadium field. Usually, the girls get the stadium field, but I guess they're doing a little rotation here because the last game we covered where they both played at home, we were at stadium field. That was against West Milford. the weather outside today. It's a little rainy out. I mean, it's been on and off with the rain. The temperature is a cool, or you could say chilly, 54 degrees after having multiple days this week and a bit of last week of pretty warm to hot weather. It was in the low to mid 80s at some points, but now it's chilly out. Before we were sweating in this press box here to broadcast the game, and now we have the heat on in the press box in the back with the radiator. So yeah, drastic weather changes right here during the spring here. But I mean, I do appreciate the rain because if you guys don't know, I do have pretty bad allergies, and of course the pollen has been at an all-time high. And of course it makes it difficult to broadcast without sneezing or, having to take a little tissue break. But since it's raining out, all the pollen gets washed away, so it's been pretty clear right now for me, which is nice. So Pequannock only one game above .500. They were able to get themselves back in the win column after that small slump they had, which put them actually one game under .500, but they're back above, and they look to extend and stay even more above .500 by 2 games instead of falling even again at 7-7. Now, of course, as we get into the next few weeks, as the seasons come to a close for spring sports, of course, a bunch of people are asking me, because I am a senior at Pequannock Township High School, am I returning next year? And the answer is, I really don't know. My supervisor wants to bring me back here as I do work here, and the school gives me the lovely opportunity of getting paid, so it's been a great job here at Pequannock Township High School, and I do look and enjoy to help out and still broadcast the games here. And we look to also broadcast the games at Montclair State here on TJK Network. The hockey program actually needs a broadcaster for next year, and of course I reached out to them, and they're going to be in contact with me, so you may expect to see some Montclair State hockey games on TJK Network if that comes through. That's where I'm obviously going. Of course, you guys would obviously know I am studying to become a sports broadcaster. That's what started TJK Network here, is this passion, and it's now becoming a career for me. But yeah, I do look to come back next year, and of course we will update you if we do get renewed here at Pequannock Township High School. And of course, the underclassmen want me to come back. They really enjoy the work that we put into these games. Of course, it's not easy. I'd like to thank Jason Crow, TJ Griffin, and Aiden Garcia for their dedication. Unfortunately, the school can't pay them because they're seniors, but they still, when able to, show up and help out. They show as much dedication for TJK Network. But anyways, here we go. Getting ready for the opening face-off here between the Pequannock Panthers and the Roxbury Gales. Roxbury is a pretty good team, so a win here would be huge for Pequannock in power points and get themselves up in the rankings more. Pequannock versus Roxbury. And here we go. Ball was loose off that draw, and it will be a Pequannock ball. Cam Corvo start off here after the whistle here. Now Caitlin Ziegler bringing this one in. Caitlin Ziegler. Cam Corvo with it now. Now over to Sarah Robinson. And now to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio taking this one behind. And over to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler over to Emily Ziegler. Cam Corvo gets it to Ruby Smith. At the left side here, she'll take this one behind. Ruby Smith over to Emily Ziegler. Getting through the traffic with a shot. And that one is saved by number 25, Isabel Mango, who is the starting goaltender for the Roxbury Gales. And now Mango with the ball here after that save. And now Roxbury will try to get their respective chance on the offense. Isabel Mango leaving the net here to try to find a passing lane. She's able to get this one over to number 12, Lauren Cimarano. And now with it, Abby Rattay bringing this one in. And they'll get it in front and get this one in the net here. And Roxbury gets on the board first. Roxbury striking first here on the goal. I believe that was number 3, Carly Contillo, who scored that. That's number 3. So Pequannock will trail first in this game and look to respond quickly. Ball loose off the draw. Emily Ziegler able to get this one. And now Pequannock bringing this one in. And Ruby Smith with a shot. And she scores. Ruby Smith ties this game even at 1. So Ruby Smith gets Pequannock on the board first. Roxbury winning this one off the draw. Roxbury looking to respond and retake the lead. Roxbury looks like we'll get bumped right there while trying to enter in, so they'll get set up here. Try to tie this game even at 1 apiece. Retake the lead as this game is tied at 1 apiece. And they will get the lead here. It is now 2-1 Roxbury. So Roxbury back with the lead in this game. Pequannock going to need to make a quick response here to get this game back up tied. Another draw won by Roxbury. Roxbury bringing this one in. Roxbury with a bunch of traffic. This one gets knocked away and goes out of bounds. Roxbury will remain with the ball. They'll start behind the net here. Try to get their way in front. And they try to go for a pass in front, but this one's turned over to Kaylin Ziegler, who will bring this one in and tries to get the pass over to Summer Cerisi, but this one will go out of bounds. Goaltender Isabel Mango will start with this one. Goaltender's still with it. And this one is turned over right here. And a shot from Summer Cerisi, and that one is saved by Isabel Mango. That was a very solid save above. That was a very high danger save, you can say, too. Good chance, though, by Summer Cerisi. And goaltender Mango gets this one out here, as Roxbury will take this one to center here. Roxbury looking to take a 2-goal lead. And they get in front. And this one was knocked out. Roxbury looking to get set up here. A save by Sam Rosayo would be huge in this. And looks like Roxbury will actually shoot this one wide right side of Rosayola. For our screen, of course, this will be her left side for her view. Roxbury will continue on the offense right here. They'll start behind the net here and try to work their way in front. Roxbury off at the side. And they'll take this one behind and bring this one around in front, but we're going to have a whistle right away before the shot was taken. We'll see what that was. Looks like it will be a Pequannock ball, so now Pequannock back right here. Cam Corvo bringing this one in. Cam Corvo getting to the neck here. And this one is knocked loose. Now it's Roxbury back with the ball. And it's also knocked loose again. But this time it will remain in possession for Roxbury. Battle for it at center. Now Roxbury bringing this one back in. 2-1 game with 4:22 to go. Now over to the side. With this number 13, Abby Rattay. She'll bring this one up in front. Rattay with a shot. And I believe that one went off the crossbar, or someone got it with their stick right there. Roxbury still pushing on the offense here. And we'll whistle here. Looks like there was some form of an illegal contact here, so Roxbury with a chance there, and they shoot this one above the net. Now Grace Vischer bringing this one out for the Panthers. Now Maria Iorio gets this one over. That is Caitlin Ziegler bringing that one in. Another whistle here. And it looks like this will go on Roxbury. Pequannock sets up here. Pequannock tied the game here. Caitlin Ziegler takes the shot. She scores! Caitlin Ziegler ties this game at 2. Here we are back here for the face-off. Pequannock now tying this game at 2 from Caitlin Ziegler. Loose ball off the draw. Emily Ziegler gets it for Pequannock. Now Cam Corbo bringing this one in. This one was knocked away. Pequannock will still have the ball here and get set up. Cam Corbo. Emily Ziegler, now Teresa Iorio. Summer Cerisi from behind the net, in front. She scores! Oh, wait. The whistle blew early. Roxbury back with it. So now Roxbury taking this one back here with 1:48 to go. And a shot from Roxbury, and they'll retake the lead. So Roxbury retakes the lead 3-2. Ball up high off the draw. Pequannock wins it. That's Caitlin Ziegler now with it. Caitlin Ziegler bringing this one in. Caitlin Ziegler takes this one back. We're going to have another whistle here. Looks like we'll have a discussion here. Hey, officials had a discussion with both teams' coaches. I'm not sure what they were trying to discuss there. Looks like Pequannock will stay on offense here. Cam Corbo with it right now. Emily Ziegler. Sarah Robinson. Now Teresa Iorio. Ruby Smith. to Summer Cerisi. This one is loose. And this one's knocked out of bounds. Summer Cerisi will start with the ball for Pequannock. Summer Cerisi to Teresa Iorio. Now Emily Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo gets it to Sarah Robinson. Now Caitlin Ziegler. Steered through traffic with a shot, and she scores! Caitlin Ziegler with another, tying this game at 3. .32 left in the first quarter, and we're back tied at 3. Cam Corvo wins his draw. She's able to get that one there for Pequannock. Pequannock looking to get themselves the lead here with 15 seconds to go. Cam Corvo gets it over to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler looking for some room. Gets it to, I believe that was Summer Cerisi, who tried to get that one to Ruby Smith, but that one went loose, and the horn will sound to end off the first quarter, and we'll now be entering the second. We're tied even here at 3. Goals scored by Pequannock. First one scored was Ruby Smith, and the following two were both by Caitlin Ziegler. Here we are, getting ready for the second quarter. We're tied at 3. And here we go. Caitlin Ziegler winning this draw for Pequannock. Caitlin Ziegler fouls forward in front, and this one was knocked away from her, and we're going to have a whistle here. Pequannock will set up here. Caitlin Ziegler will have the ball, and she can get Pequannock the lead. And also a hat trick. Caitlin Ziegler is knocked over. And they will redo that play. Kaylin Ziegler will be in the spot where she fell, just a little bit back of the net, or the crease, you could say. Kaylin Ziegler with a shot, and this one is saved by Mango. Summer Cerise able to get this one back for Pequannock, and Ruby Smith behind the net. Now with Emily Ziegler to Cam Corvo with a shot, and she scores! Cam Corvo gets Pequannock the lead, 4-3. Great pass. To Cam Corvo for her to get that chance on the open net, and now Pequannock is up 4-3. Far back off the straw, and Zoe Wisner gets it for the Panthers. We'll have a whistle here as Grace Fisher lost her footing there. I mean, it is raining out, so the turf field may be a little slippery. Maria Iorio with it. Now out to center. And Pequannock bringing this one back in. And a shot here, and this one was knocked away. I believe Mango got a piece of that one right there with her hand. But there was a form of contact there, so Pequannock will get a chance here. Cam Corvo over to Emily Ziegler. This one was knocked away. Teresa Iorio recovers and gives it back to Cam Corvo. Cam Corvo over to Kaylin Ziegler. Gets to Cam Corvo with a shot. And she scores! Cam Corvo back at it again. And now Pequannock leads by 2, 5-3. After going back and forth in the first quarter, Pequannock has found their way against Roxbury and are now starting to show more time in the offensive zone and capitalize in. And now they're up by 2, 5-3. Roxbury's able to get this loose ball off the draw and look to get set up here. But Pequannock gets this one back here. And this ball is loose while going in the offensive zone here. But Pequannock with a shot. It's Teresa Iorio. And they score. It is now 6-3. Teresa Iorio gets Pequannock the lead by 3. A lot of momentum for Pequannock in this quarter. Great face-off win by Emily Ziegler. Pequannock looking to get right back in it. Cam Corvo with it. Now over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Teresa Iorio. Behind the nets, Ruby Smith. Gets over to Summer Cerisi. Now Emily Ziegler. Gets it back to Caitlin Ziegler. And now Teresa Iorio. She'll have that one checked out of her hands. And Pequannock will continue on the offense here. Ava Heinold will give this one to Cam Corvo before the whistle goes to resume the play. Ava Heinold with it. Gets it over to Cam Corvo. Now Caitlin Ziegler. And we're going to have another whistle here. I believe it was that play that was on Caitlin Ziegler there. That was physical. She'll hand this one off to Emily Ziegler as she is bumped again. And Pequannock will get set up in position. Emily Ziegler is with it. Emily Ziegler with a shot. And I believe that one was deflected away by Isabel Mango. Roxbury back with it. And now Roxbury taking this one back. They're looking to get themselves back in this game as Pequannock has shown all throughout this quarter. With 6:53 to go on the clock. Plenty of time before halftime, excuse me. And Roxbury is able to respond and make it 6-4. Two-goal game. And Roxbury will have the ball to start off here. Roxbury getting set up here. Right in front of the net. Looking for an open shooting lane. This one's handed over, but traffic in front. They won't take the shot. Trying to get around. And the traffic's able to hold it off. She'll have to pass this one, and a shot will be another goal, and it's now a one-goal game, 6-5. That was Rattay with the goal right there to make it a one-goal game. .606 left in the first half of this game. 6-5 Pequannock. Another ball will be given to Roxbury off the draw by the officials. Now Roxbury setting back up here. Roxbury looking for some room. We'll take this one behind the net. And Balfour in front. And Pequannock's able to get this ball to Sam Rasayola. And she'll try to play this one out. And Roxbury is able to steal this one back from that pass. And they'll get set up in front and take a shot and tie this game up at 6. We're back tied here. Pequannock had all the momentum in the beginning part of the second quarter, but Roxbury with a resurgence as we reach the 5-minute mark in the second, and we're also going to have a timeout. Here we are coming out of the timeout. Once again, even at 6. Pequannock looking to retake the lead here after being up 6-3. Roxbury was able to respond, make it 6-6. Cam Corvo had it there for a second, but that one was on the ground. But Emily Ziegler recovers for Pequannock. Emily Ziegler. And I believe she was bumped there, so Pequannock will get set up here. Teresa Iorio to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler looking for some room. Teresa Iorio with it. It's knocked away. And now Roxbury gets this one back here. And Roxbury is able to hold on, get this one in front and take a shot. And they score, and we'll take the lead now, 7-6. Bad breakdown there by Pequannock there. Couldn't hold it in their own zone. Roxbury took the chance and was able to rush in and find some open room and get in front of Rasayola. .4:22 to go in the second quarter of this first half of the game. Roxbury now back with the lead. Loose off the draw. Emily Ziegler able to get it for Pequannock. Foul for this one. This one was knocked out. And it looks like Roxbury will have this one back again here. This ball was knocked away. Cam Corvo recovers for Pequannock. Cam Corvo gets in front, and that shot goes wide. Roxbury back with it. Good chance, though, by Cam Corvo from that turnover. It's turned back over from the goaltender, Mango. And now Ava Heinold is with it, which is what who Mango turned it over from. This one was stick checked away from Heinold. And now Roxbury is back with it. So Roxbury gets away twice on 2 mistakes that they made in their own zone. 2:47 to go. Roxbury bringing this one in. Roxbury looking to get a 2-goal lead here. 2:35 to go in the second. Roxbury trying to get in front. This one was stick checked out. And Roxbury will get a chance here to take the lead by 2 as they'll get set up here. Roxbury with the shot, and they score. It will be a 2-goal lead, 8-6. So Pequannock, after leading by 3, they're back down by 2. That one was knocked away off the draw, and Pequannock's able to get this one. Pequannock looking to try to get themselves back within 1 here as Kaylin Ziegler gives this one to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler gives it to Cam Corvo. And this one will go out of bounds right here, wide. Ruby Smith with it for Pequannock. Ruby Smith over to Kaylin Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo. Now Teresa Iorio. This one was loose. Ruby Smith with a shot. And that one was deflected away by Mango. Pequannock holds on. Olivia Cribbs over to Cam Corvo. Pequannock trying to up the pressure here as they keep this one in. Teresa Iorio. Now Sarah Robertson. Back to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio over to Emily Ziegler. And a shot down low is saved by Mango. That one was by Cam Corvo, I believe, with the shot. And now Mango has it with less than a minute to go with 40 seconds on the clock. Roxbury's back with the ball here. Mango with it. And that was nearly turned over again, but nobody was there as that ball was loose from that pass. But at center here, Pequannock will get this one back, forcing another turnover. Emily Ziegler bringing this one in. Emily Ziegler back with it. And now Ruby Smith with a shot down low. And that one went wide. And the horn will sound, ending the first half of this game. Pequannock will trail by 2, 8-6. So, after your first half, Pequannock is down by 2 with a score of 8-6. The goal is scored by Pequannock which we have here. Hopefully they are correct, but again, we'll make edits if it is not correct. Ruby Smith with 1, Caitlin Zegler with 2, Cam Corbell with 2, and Teresa Iorio with 1, totaling the goal count with it being 6 for Pequannock. Anyways, we'll see you shortly for the second half of this game, but the third quarter. My name is Tyler Gazarek here on TJK Network. You're watching Pequannock VS Roxbury Girls Lacrosse. See you shortly. Welcome back, everybody. as we get ready for the second half, with Pequannock trailing 8-6. Here we are, starting off the third quarter. And Roxbury will start off with the face-off here off the ball. In front, number 13. Rattay will pass this one along. Battle forward in front through the traffic. And we're going to have a whistle here, as I believe, again, there was definitely contact, so she's going to get a chance here. That is Isabella Patillo. And, yep, they will give her the chance here. Here we go. And a shot. And Sam Rasayola with a huge save here to avoid Pequannock going down by 3. Cam Corbo rushing in. Gives it over to Emily Ziegler. Now to Teresa Iorio. Gives it to Ruby Smith behind the net. Ruby Smith looking for some room. Cam Corbo back at it from Caitlin Ziegler. And now Emily Ziegler with it. Now Caitlin Ziegler with it. Caitlin Ziegler trying to get this game back within 1. She gets through and takes a shot. It goes wide. Pequannock getting right back with it. They try to go for a pass in front, but goaltender Isabel Mango is able to get a piece of that one to avoid the pass. Now Roxbury will try to take this one back out. Roxbury at center. Bringing this one in. Roxbury sets up in front and takes a shot. It just goes over the crossbar. Another chance right there by Roxbury, but they'll get another opportunity here as Pequannock tries to defend this one off here. And it was a little bit of a check right there, which will, of course, give Roxbury a setup opportunity here. Now Roxbury will pass this one off. And they will get a pass in front, and that shot is saved by Rasayola. That was a low shot right there. And Rasayola was able to get the save with her legs right there. And it was a battle for the ball there as that one was knocked loose. And Roxbury will have it again. And will now get a chance here. And the shot goes wide. Roxbury will continue here on the offense. Get this one in front and a shot. They find the way to get it back behind the net. And they'll take a 3-goal lead, 9-6. And this face-off's up high. Ball is loose. And Caitlin Ziegler is able to get this one for Pequannock. Caitlin Ziegler still with it. She'll take this one back. Hand it off to Cam Corbo. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Now to Teresa Iorio. Back to Cam Corbo. Gets to Ava Heinold. And she's tied up right there. And Ava Heinold takes it to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Cam Corbo. Back with it. Corbo to Ziegler. Emily Ziegler. And that one was knocked out. And Ziegler with a chance here to bring the game back within 2. Emily Ziegler looking for some room. Gets it to Teresa Iorio. Teresa Iorio through traffic, and this one is wide. Pequannock will still continue on with possession here. Summer Cerisi. Over to Ava Heinold. It was knocked out of her possession here. Pequannock will look to get set back up here. And I think we're going to have an injury timeout as on the pass, or I believe on the shot, one of the Roxbury players will take a ball or a stick to the face. We didn't really see what happened. And it looks like she'll get up and be okay. That was number 22, Riley Sheavis, who had to take that one right there. And we'll get right back in this game. 6:26 to go in the third. And our scoreboard here at Memorial Field says period 5 or quarter 5, which is not correct, obviously. It's just kind of funny to see. Looks like Roxbury will start with the ball here in their own zone. Goaltender Isabel Mango still with it, taking her time as she leaves her net. And this one is turned over. Pequannock back with it. Summer Cerisi will get bumped right there. And Pequannock will get set up here. Cam Corvo. Over to Emily Ziegler. Back to Cam Corvo. Now Caitlin Ziegler. We're going to have a whistle. Looks like Pequannock will still have the ball here. I'm not sure what that whistle is particularly for. Cam Corvo. Over to Ava Heinold. And a goal. Pequannock brings the game back within 2. It is Ava Heinold, number 9. It is now 9-7. .455 to go in the third. Roxbury wins his draw. Roxbury looking to extend their lead again by 3. And we're going to have a whistle here, I believe. There was contact on Roxbury. So Roxbury here will get set up here. And a shot. And they score. Roxbury will take back the lead by 3. Another draw won by Roxbury. Roxbury setting up again. And they try to get around the traffic. And a pass in front. And a shot. Saved by Ross Loyola. And the rebound will be a goal. It will now be 11-7. For a second there, the refs discussed to see if the goal counted, and it will. So now Pequannock's trailing by 4. Battle for this ball right here off the draw. Still loose. And it will be Pequannock with the ball after the draw. Teresa Iorio gives over to Ruby Smith. Back to Teresa Iorio. Now Emily Ziegler gives it back to Teresa Iorio. Now over to Cam Corbo. Now back to Teresa Iorio. Now Emily Ziegler to Caitlin Ziegler. Pequannock down by 4. Looking for a spark here. Caitlin Ziegler back with it. She'll hand it off to Emily Ziegler. Back to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Cam Corbo with it. Now Teresa Iorio. That one is knocked away from a stick check. Pequannock will hold on with this one still. Cam Corvo with it. Now over to Emily Ziegler. To Iorio. To Emily Ziegler. Now Cam Corvo. To Iorio back with it. Ball's loose. Emily Ziegler able to recover it. Now Caitlin Ziegler with it. And one of the Roxbury players will get knocked over and lose her stick. That was number 15, Maggie D. Agostino. Pequannock will get set up here, as I believe she did get into Caitlin Ziegler's way. So Caitlin Ziegler with it, and she'll shoot this one wide. Roxbury will have this one back with 1:31 to go in the third. Goaltender Isabel Mango back with it. That one is loose and goes out of bounds. And the officials will point back if Pequannock gets it back. Another turnover right there by Roxbury in their own zone. Ava Heinold. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler. Over to Cam Corvo. She loses that one for a second, but recovers. Cam Corvo. Over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now to Iorio. Iorio gets this one to Ruby Smith behind the net. In front to Emily Ziegler. And she scores! Emily Ziegler is able to get this game back within 3. With 20 left in the third, Pequannock now trails by 3, 11-8. Ball loose after this draw, and Roxbury's able to find a way to get this one. And Roxbury looking to re-extend their lead with 5 seconds to go. Pequannock just trying to fend this one off. And we're going to have a timeout here with 1 second. One of the coaches signified. But it looks like there may not be a timeout here. Looks like there won't be. One of the coaches did yell for a timeout, but with 1 second to go, looks like that will not happen. And hold up. Never mind. It looks like the officials will give the timeout here. It looked like they weren't for a second, as nobody was going to the benches. But here we go. Timeout with 1 second to go in the third. Pequannock is down by 3, 11-8. And with 1 second to go, Roxbury has the ball, and they will have the chance here on the setup here. They'll have to get a shot in really quickly, as I believe in the lacrosse rules, if the clock hits a straight flat 0, it will not count if it's in the net at 0-0. If it crosses the net while it's at 1 still, it will count. But again, if it's 3 zeros on that scoreboard, it won't count. I think that's how the rules work. So it looks like it'll be just one shooter right there in front of Rosayola. That's number 13, Rattay. 1 second. One big save. And Rosayola with a huge save at the buzzer there. And that'll end off our third quarter. And Pequannock will remain trailing by 3 instead of by 4. Great save by Rosayola with her stick. And we'll be now entering the fourth quarter shortly. Here we are, getting ready for the fourth quarter. Pequannock down by 3. Pequannock looking to get back in it. Maybe even take the lead to try to get this win. Power points are huge in the rankings. And we'll have a whistle here. And Roxbury will have the ball off the straw. Roxbury with it here. Pequannock trying to fend off here. Another chance for Roxbury to extend their lead. This one's knocked away. And a great turnover right here for Pequannock. That was Cam Corbo who forced that turnover, and now Pequannock looking to get right back in here with a chance. It's Ruby Smith behind the net. She'll take this one aside. Now Summer Cerisi. And this ball is knocked away in front. And Roxbury back with it. And another turnover in their own zone. And a shot by Caitlin Ziegler. That's saved by Isabel Mango. A lot of defensive zone turnovers for the Roxbury Gales. And they have been lucky in most of those cases. But this ball is still Pequannock, so anything could happen. Ruby Smith to Caitlin Ziegler. And Teresa Iorio not able to connect on this one. And Roxbury will get this one back. So again, Roxbury again with a lucky chance right here. Ball's knocked away. And Roxbury will still have it. Out to center. Roxbury bringing this one back in. This one is brought away by Sam Rasayola and will go out of bounds at the corner. Sam Rasayola making some key saves in this game to try to keep Pequannock in this game. There's 9:25 to go in the fourth. Roxbury still with the ball here. Roxbury will still have this one. And looking for an open lane. They get in front and they'll shoot this one far over the net. Roxbury still putting on the pressure here. And Roxbury gets in front with a shot. Save made by Rasayola. Another huge one right there. And Pequannock will get this one out of their own zone or make a an attempt to, with Grace Fisher getting this one out to center. Battle for this one, it goes out of bounds. Cam Corvo not able to hold on to that one. And now Roxbury back with it again. And Roxbury. That was not, earlier, that was not Grace Fisher, that was Cam Corvo. And Roxbury sets up and tries to look for some room in front. And Sam Rasayola, I believe, had that, but a rebound there, and it is now 12-8. We'll take a look at the replay, see what happened there. We'll break that one down for you. So right here, you can see the shot. It looks like Rasayola did get it, but it did go out of her stick, and Roxbury did get that one right there. It went right into their hands for the rebound, and they were able to get the goal. And it is now a 4-goal lead again for Roxbury. Sam Rasayola still just trying to make key saves in this game. She's still doing a respectable job, of course. Eva Heinel not able to win this draw for Pequannock. Roxbury back with it again with 7:25 to go. Roxbury will take this one back, get in front, and score. Roxbury makes it 13-8. Now Pequannock trails by 5. Come on, Blue. Keep the pressure on. Eva Heinel wins this draw for Pequannock. Pequannock looking to get themselves right back in it. Ruby Smith. Tries to get it in front of Teresa Ioria, but that one was intercepted. And headed off to goaltenders at Lego move. Play out center now. Roxbury bringing this one back in. Roxbury holds this one in the zone. Slow it down, Blue. Roxbury will take this one behind the net right here. Now step in front with a shot, and they score. It is now 14-8, and now Pequannock has had a bit of a defensive breakdown here. So another defensive breakdown right there. And it will now be 14-8. And Pequannock will get this one off the draw here. Ava Heinold with it. Teresa Iorio with it. Gives it over to Emily Ziegler. Knocked away. And Emily Ziegler will be knocked over there. Emily Ziegler to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler with 2 goals, looking for the hat trick. And now Emily Ziegler back with it. Now Teresa Iorio. Now Cam Corvo. Teresa Iorio. And now Emily Ziegler back with it. .4:59 to go in the 4th. Pequannock with a chance here. Try to bring this game a little closer with Emily Ziegler on it. Emily Ziegler with a shot! And she scores! Emily Ziegler makes it 14-9. And this ball is loose off the draw, but Roxbury is able to hold on to it as Pequannock takes a little whack at it right there, and Roxbury holds on. Roxbury getting set up here. Trying to find another lane here to keep their lead strong here. Behind the net. Of course, now in front. Ball's knocked loose. Roxbury trying to make a pass behind the net, but Rosayola intercepts it. But this one's turned right back over. And a save made by Rosayola. She's able to correct her own accidental mistake there. Dangerous play right there that Rosayola made. Nearly costed a goal right there, but Rosayola was able to redeem herself and get the save from the accident right there on the pass. Olivia Cribbs bringing this one in. Now over to Teresa Iorio. Now Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler gets in front. She scores! A hat trick for Emily Ziegler. That's her 3rd goal in today's game. It is now 10-14. Pequannock trailing by 4 still. 2:47 to go on the clock. Get Pequannock pull off a comeback here with the time they have left. They're going to need to win these key face-offs here. And this one's knocked away loose, and looks like Roxbury will get this one here. Roxbury able to find some room and take a shot. And I believe Rosayola got a piece of that with her foot. Roxbury still with it in Pequannock's defensive zone. And a shot. This one goes wide. Now Pequannock back with it. Pequannock trying to bring this game back within 3. Emily Ziegler with the ball right here. Emily Ziegler gets in front, and she scores! Pequannock isn't out yet. It is 14-11. Pequannock trailing by 3. Emily Ziegler with their 4th in the game. And Ava Heinold wins a crucial faceoff for the Panthers. Emily Ziegler back with it to Caitlin Ziegler. And she's blocked. And now Caitlin Ziegler with a chance to make it a 2-goal game. Caitlin Ziegler. And she gets that one knocked away. .120 to go on the clock. Caitlin Ziegler will get another go at it. Caitlin Ziegler with a shot. She scores! Another hat trick in this game. Caitlin Ziegler now with her 3rd. And this game is back within 2 with Pequannock only down 14-12. .116 to go on the clock. Huge face-off win if Pequannock gets it. Keep all the momentum going strong in this game. This one's taken back here. Ball loose. Battle for it. Pequannock is able to get it here. 1 minute to go in this game. Ruby Smith brings this one behind. Ruby Smith gets it in front to Emily Ziegler. She's blocked. Emily Ziegler now with a chance here. 46 to go on the clock. Pequannock needing to make a quick play right here. Emily Ziegler with a shot. And that one is saved by Mango. 35 seconds. Caitlin Ziegler with it. Gets it over to Emily Ziegler with a shot. She scores! Emily Ziegler makes it a 1-goal game. It is 14-13. With 27 left on the clock, this face-off coming up, it will be a big one here. And Roxbury wins this one here. And now can waste all the time they need. 18 seconds to go. 13 now. Roxbury just playing the passing game, keeping it away. 5 on the clock. And that'll do it right here. And Roxbury is able to escape a comeback here, but a great effort by Pequannock. And they'll unfortunately come up short. Almost. Pequannock tying this game up, but unfortunately, Roxbury is able to get that one off the face-off and make it official that they will hold this game off and get the win. But great effort by Pequannock, but unfortunately, will come up short. So that'll do it here on TJK Network, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 14-13, Roxbury. Roxbury will advance to an overall record of 9-5, and Pequannock, unfortunately, will drop back to an even 7-7 record. But good effort, though, in trying to come back when they were down by a whole bunch. That will help them in power points, as this was a pretty tough team they faced. But anyways, that'll do it here on TJK Network. My name is Tyler Zach, and we hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.